Hey, Josh Carmichael here. I just wanted to take a minute and talk about this subject of these continuous shootings in America. I'm not a political person. This is not a political thing. I don't think this has to do with politics. I don't think this has to do with religion. I believe this has to do with parenting. You see, I grew up on a farm in Kansas, and I was given guns as a birthday gift. I started shooting and hunting at the age of 4, which sounds ridiculous because I've raised two young men myself, or two boys at the time, and you know they have no clue about guns. Yes, I took them shooting. Yes, I took them hunting, and they shot guns a couple of times just to be familiar. But it's not the guns. You know, the gun laws or not gun laws. I mean, we can argue a bunch of different ways. I believe it's about the parenting. All right, parents, we have to be responsible for our children, our young men and women in this society, in this country, and take back that reign of understanding and talking to and communicating with our children in a way that we know what's going on with them. If they're being bullied at school or if they're being harassed or abused, we need to know that. And it takes you getting off the couch or getting off the television, stop watching the media, stop watching the news, whatever it is, and take an hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes of quality time. Doesn't matter. Start with that. Start small. But it's the parents. We need to take responsibility for our children, our personal children, and make that a global launch, or at least a national launch in the U.S. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I grew up hunting. Like I said, I had 18 guns by my 16th birthday. So I've been around guns. I know guns. You know what? I own 0 guns now. I have no guns. I don't need a gun. I'm not in fear. I don't fear for my life. I don't need to protect myself. From what? From what? Really? I'm not afraid. I don't bring that into my household. My kids weren't raised with that fear, but they're responsible. They've learned, and I think they know better. But it's never a topic. So the fact that kids can go out and buy guns when they're 18 or 21, and or acquire them on the street, that's always going to happen. You can always find a weapon. What we need to do is educate the children so they don't need a weapon. Stop the fear, stop the chaos of that, or the creating of that, which is, in my opinion, the media. And let's take responsibility for ourselves first, and then our children. That's what this is really about. Because you always see the interviews of the parents after these events, and then you find out that the kid has been verbally and emotionally or physically abused or beaten and left and whatever, or there might be drugs or narcotics or medications that they're not taking. Well, guess what? The parents always have the same excuse. Well, I didn't know. Really? You don't know? Why not? Why don't you know? You should know. It's your child. You brought them into this world. It's your responsibility to know that kid, to know your children. I don't care how many children if you have. If you have 10 children, 12 children, whatever, spend more time with them. Get to know them. Talk to them. Have dinner with them. Sit around and talk about your feelings, emotions, and share. How was your day? What's going on? Get involved. It's our problem. It's our fault as a parent that this stuff keeps happening. So I challenge you, the parent, to step up and take responsibility, and don't let this happen again, because we are the problem. Us parents, as parents, we are the problem. It's not society. It's the way we're training our kids. So let's change that. Because you can be as educated as you want on guns and gun laws and gun safety and all that. The guns don't kill people. People kill people. Uneducated people kill people. People that haven't been emotionally supported kill people. So let's change that. Parents, everywhere, I challenge you. get in touch with their kid before you're on the news telling the rest of the country or the world that you had no idea. That's not good enough anymore.